It's a beautiful day to keep playing the Elden Ring DLC. Let's talk a little bit about what we've done. Oh, the sights to behold. So we started off and just absolutely savored slowly walking through this area. Didn't see any notable caves. Found a few items and got to the Scorched Ruin, where we then marched forward against the hottest of hothead boys. I just couldn't figure out where his weak point was. Spent like an hour and a half there. Didn't need to do it. And then I marked off this area as an area I haven't explored north of here. I also haven't explored south of this area down towards this craggy mountain. But I found this tunnel, and I'm working my way up to Bellerot. And I just hit a relink point. I kind of went through this whole little area, and I now have the relink up to this upper area, and I haven't gone through it yet. And I have a few areas marked for myself that I was going to go up to see what was up. Yeah, get it? But another thing that I haven't done is that there was a well here, and I have not gone down the well yet. I also found a well key at the end of my last run, so I figured, hey, why not go check that out? You know, one of the things that I didn't actually do was there was a new greatsword that was dropped that I can't remember the name of, and I would love if someone could actually backseat me and tell me what the name of that sword was, because I forgot to just take it out and look at it. And by the way, that's an actual backseating question. What do you mean, Sean? What do you mean? Well, hey, look at this new graphic that we did. So that way I don't have to repeat myself very much. I can just hit the no spoilers, no tips, please. Isn't that amazing? All right, so let's check out the Great Sword of Solitude. Is the name of it. Let's see. These are my colossal swords. Great Sword of Solitude. Let's check it out. Ah. Alright, I mean, it's very similar to my existing Ruins Greatsword. But I did want to give just a shout out to this amazing sword that I love so much. This thing, I think this one is difficult to get. Because the way that I had to get this sword was I went to Caelid before I ever went up to Liurnia, up here. And so I went all the way down here to the Redmane Castle, and there is a different set of enemies and a different set of things that's there, depending upon when you go to the castle. Oh, and I also want to give a shout out to my wife for getting me this nice little teapot, so I just have boiling water in there. Look at that. Oh, done. All right, perfect. So let's see. I believe I go up here and I go to the right. Not gone? Alright. Alright, I'm just going to clear out these guys so they don't come up behind me. Still cinnamon orange tea? Damn right. And I'm absolutely endurance maxing as much as I can. The name of this is Bellerot? Is that what it is? Bellerot. Cheesy Bobs, if you go back to the castle after beating Radahn, the Misbegotten and Crucible Knight duo boss fight is back. So there isn't actually Missable, but you do need to go back. There's some weirdness of how you get the castle out of festival mode. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And also, spoilers for the first game are more than welcome. So if you have burning things you've always wanted to say to me that you just couldn't, now's your time. All right, so I haven't gone down here yet. Arnold Palmer Lemonade says, Dan, I want you to have my babies. Arnold Palmer, you got it. Just give me a place where I can mail myself to. You need a DNA deposit. Ah, so this is what we got the well depths key for. Also, Arnold Palmer, I don't know if you know this, but there is a content creator by the name of Marshall Sutcliffe. Maybe the greatest Magic the Gathering commentator of all time. Ah, I see. Here's where I get to this side. Marshall Sutcliffe loves Arnold Palmer's. All right, now I assume that this will build up. And this is why I just need the tiniest bit more endurance. Because there is this simple 1.5 weight clawmark seal that if I get just a little bit more endurance, I can have this out at all times. So you know what, let me actually switch to my other weapon loadout, because I've been enjoying the Ruins Greatsword for a little bit, but I'm still very, very loyal to my my heavy cross naginata. I keep forgetting that I changed it from keen to heavy. Utori Kyoya says, how do you feel about From Software releasing a balance patch to address the difficulty criticism for Shadows over Erdtree? I actually have a lot to say about that. And let me first just note that what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the right and work my way around this way. Hey, little guys. I remember fighting these earlier. So, first of all, I actually don't really know how much criticism there is. So I wonder why this is building up. This is why I like O Flame Cleanse Me. Is this because I was hit by something, or is this just because I'm in the swamp area? Yeah, it's just because I'm in the swamp area. Like, there's this really weird thing that I feel like happens too often on social media where people are discussing a big issue, but it's not actually a big issue. It's just an issue where a small number of people who are very, very, very loud said a bunch of stuff. And as a generalized note, if someone says, oh, this is way too hard, this is so stupid, oh my god, I don't actually know if that is the same thing as they have evaluated it to be too difficult and that is their final opinion on it. Because how many times have I died to a boss here and gone, this boss is so stupid? Like, you know, this is just a way that people talk. And so I think that there has been... This game's too hard. This game's too hard. This game's too hard. This game's too hard. Okay. I'm just gonna fight through this because I like the fact that I have my clawmark seal to be able to unpoison myself. By the way, I'd like to note that I'm using my earlier advice of just do nothing but back away. Bestial Vitality is really good for counteracting poison. Not as in removing it, but like counteracting the damage that you take from it. Okay, so my first opinion, my first statement with Utori Kyoya is I always take with a grain of salt whenever there is a statement of there is a controversy about this or there are complaints about this and so on and so forth. But let's just work under the assumption that there's, you know, been a lot of complaints about it, and it's actually super measurable on a larger scale. Not on like a social media scale, but it's in like a... from the developers that made the damn game. Personally, I trust anything that FromSoft does. Look, it's me after reading comments on YouTube. How do I get up here? Jump. Center, please. Anything From Software does or wants to do, it's hurting me. Are these roaming troops, or are they getting birthed from somewhere, man? But yeah, no, I trust basically everything that FromSoft does. I think they're just great. I think they're brilliant. And I mean, you can be philosophically correct with your design. You can be like, oh, we want to make it really hard and rewarding so that way people have to strive through a challenge in order to overcome, and it's important to have brutality, and it's important, honestly, to have some really BS ways of dying, because that's kind of funny. That almost breaks the tension a little bit. That's what we're going to do. And also, you can have the number tuning a little off. You know? Which Dota hero is it that came out recently that was like way overtuned at launch? I think it was Dawnbreaker, if I recall. And Dawnbreaker is still a frequently played hero. It's really awesome. Oh, I accidentally rotated away. That was a little close. I see it. I am against the wall. Right, Monkey King was the bad one, 1974. Yeah, like Monkey King was actually just not, it was not okay the way that hero functioned. Oh, also I see the spit that they have, it deals damage over time as well. By the way, for those of you that don't know this, if you see I have all these spells, I'm currently cycling through them. My first one is Bestial Vitality. If I hold up, it returns back to the basic one, whatever's in the first slot. Similarly for these bottom ones, see how I have these three flasks, Flask of Crimson Tears, Flask of Cerulean Tears. When I originally was playing this game, I thought that I had to quickly hit down a bunch to switch back to the Flask of Crimson Tears. If you just hold bottom, it goes back to the first slot. Yeah. So, I mean, like, as an example, if I have just a bunch of random stuff here, yeah, like, it can be really stressful if I'm, like, on Starlight Shards and I see an enemy and I'm like, oh my god, I just hold down, boom, right back to the first one. But I actually just don't equip that much stuff. This is also why I don't have a lot of tabs open in Chrome. I'm going to work around to this far side before I encounter what appears to be a tougher mob here. Saracens has already found a poison swamp, I see. Indeed. Is this where I came from? Oh, that looks like a ladder up. So this will relink back to the other save point, it appears. So yeah, so I don't know, I just fully trust FromSoft. Because like Monkey King was pretty busted at launch. This should relink straight across from the save point, yep. And Monkey King got rebalanced and is a great hero and is fun to play against and is really interesting. So yeah, I mean honestly, I just think if FromSoft makes a change, I think that's great. Anything FromSoft does, I just trust. Hippocall says, there's also overly hard games are not poorly received as games that are too optimized to ease. Hippocall says, Kingdoms of Amalur was great, but on release was laughably easy, and I think that was one of its major issues. Yeah, the difficulty tuning on this kind of game, I think, is weird. Oh, come on. Stabby, stab, stab. Stabby, stab, stab. I think I would have preferred to have my, I would have preferred to have my greatsword here, but I just like being able to use my claw mark seal. But I think the difficulty tuning on this is actually weird. Is a weird problem. Because, like, there's actually a large set. There's an insanely large set of skills that are going to be playing this expansion. Because it's very easy to go, oh, well, obviously there's, like, everyone should have beaten Mog and gotten to this spot, right? So isn't that, like, at least have a minimum threshold? Well, I beat Mog 2 years ago. Oh. Yeah. And so, I don't really remember how the controls work. Like, I'm sort of getting back into it now, but it definitely took me a bit. Is this the same as the one that was above? Yeah, so this guy's actually not going to be hard. Endurance maxing, baby. Horned Warrior's Sword. Awesome. Let's take that guy out. Beast with a... So let's go ahead and let's take a peek at this. So how do I... Let's take a look at this. That attacks so fast. This is cool. There's this little bell tower with swarms in there. Nice. Love the no-end build. It's the same one I use in real life. Day9 Polo? You know, that's a good note. We should look back into the Day9 Polo. See if we can get that one going again. This is gonna mess up now. Excalibur Z, could I interest you in a minor mechanical discovery nudge? You know what, Excalibur Z, because you asked? Yes. But as a reminder for all of you, no spoilers, no tips in general. And of course, that includes backseating and stuff like that. And when I speak rhetorically a lot as well. Can we get a women's cut for that polo? Men only, Quim. Yes, and also I know that there's a lot of unisex clothing that looks equally terrible on all genders. Oh, Excalibur. Yeah. No, I know the difference between rolling and walking, and that's actually a really fun, sort of interesting one. So notice that when I walk in, look at my poison buildup. It stops when I walk in. It starts when I walk in, it stops when I walk out. But if I roll, it gets all over me. So notice when I step out, notice that the poison is still building up because I've rolled in it. Which is kind of makes sense. But of course, you're not going to convince me to not roll in this game. Like, let me tell you, when I made that discovery, I went, oh, it's a good thing I have this claw mark seal where I can just cleanse that. Yeah, I don't think that was in the first Dark Souls, but I think it was in the latter ones. Uncess is, dude, finally watching you live. We need to talk about our shared love of Shinsengumi. Dude, I love Shinsengumi. Is this a horse-free zone? Introducing Dark Souls 2. Nice. Do we see anything up here? What's your favorite bone wheel? The boniest. That's really not funny, but I'm laughing. I'm enjoying myself. You're laughing. You're saying jokes to yourself and you're laughing. Anansi boys, so speaking of manly stuff, I watched Jack Reacher just because of you. Yeah, dude, let me tell you something. Brit's out of town. So, for today, I'm absolutely going to be just like playing video games the very second I'm done streaming. Feed the cats. Cats, you good? You good? Back to degenning it. But starting this weekend, where I will be catastrophically bored because she's out of town, I'm definitely going to try to put on some movies that, how to describe, that satisfy the tough guy within all of us men. But that Britt would roll her eyes profusely at. She doesn't understand how cool it is. Let me tell you something. Okay? Oh, Ed says, I have a Korean drama for you. Woo! Yep, send me the recommendation. Yeah, I just want to make a note. So a lot of you know I went to an all-boys Catholic high school when I was at Harvey Mudd. Greatest university in all of America, period. I don't even mean that with... I mean, it's probably a little bit of an exaggeration because I'm not thinking that deeply about it, but it's true, like, literally one of the best schools that any person can go to. It was, like, I think 80% male. Now it's 50-50, but at the time it was 80% male. And I've obviously been a competitive StarCraft player and esports gamer my whole life. And so it's basically been very male-dominated spaces. And there's one thing that I have found as a consistent theme that a lot of guys deal with is that sort of, like, feeling of, I can't talk about my feelings. I gotta be tough. I gotta not... I have pain and I'm gonna hold it here right at the bottom of my sternum until I'm dead. Like that sort of thing. So, when you watch a movie where that person who does that is a badass, oh my god, it feels so good. Especially if they're trying to do the right thing and you can tell they have a lot of feelings, but they can't deal with the feelings because they have to do the right thing. Oh my god, I have a number of bro friends. We talked about this where we're just like, dude, yeah, it's so awesome. Like, I wish I could save my family the way that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson did in either a second or third movie where he was a father rescuing his family from crime. I don't even remember the name of any of these movies, but I was very satisfied in all of them. Beekeeper? Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch The Beekeeper and imagine that I'm Jason Statham, and I just want to take care of bees. Oh my god. Oh, Liam Neeson and Taken? Yes. Neutralizing boluses. Crank 2. You know, I liked those, but for different reasons, because they were so insane I had no idea what was going to happen next, and I sort of like that unpredictability, but I did like Crank. I haven't seen Crank in a long time. I don't know if I would still enjoy it. But Crank 2 was, like, so overtly ridiculous that it was hard not to clap like a seal. Alright. Doing some roof parkour here. Don't see anything here. Is this part of the first Elden Ring? This is the expansion. So that's where I walked in from. So we're going to go up these sort of toppled ways. Or yonder? By the way, Utori Kyoya, or Kyuya, I've actually never known what the correct way to pronounce that is. A Rufflecopter, your jump should just be your jump. Tori kill you? Hell yeah. Smithing stone too. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Dude, Utori, it's so great to have you still stop by all these years and still ask great questions. All right, what's popping out of the swamp? What's popping out of the swamp? I mean, there's going to be something popping out of the swamp. Oh, yeah. Oops. I let go of the block. I walked right into it. So I simultaneously let go of the block and rolled right into it. Yumio says, in case you haven't seen enough of these already, you've never seen enough ulcerated tree spirits. Oh, I am actually so much stronger than these guys. You know, I don't remember the attack patterns. They haven't steeped in my bones the way that some of the other ones have. But I remember them not being too tough with this build. We one-shot a lot of them. Hey, guys. Slither wisps. At least these guys are very easy to know that they're coming. Oh, I'm looking away. I look over at chat when I'm like just holding my block button and spamming my stabbies. So, question from some Lutefisk. How did I get here? Yeah, let me just show you on the map real quick. So, there's a well right here. So, if you go inward towards the courtyard from the Bellerot Tower settlement, and then hightail a right, there's a easy-to-miss ladder that takes you down to this outer courtyard area. Oh, I see him. Not around it yet. It's dished away. Nubio says, "Damn, I cleared this area and had no idea." Yeah, let me tell you, I love slowly moving through areas. Oops, I realized there's something I forgot to do. Kind of like the fact that they repeat this enemy a lot. Just casually blocking his explosion. See me flinch? Where's this little thing? Yeah, all right. I found it. I found where it is. I actually think that that's one of the ones where it's actually not as good to hit him in the weak point. Oh, all right. I didn't know that he blew it up post-death. All right, let me just do this. Vastly raises immunity, so if I... What is the switch from the right? Wow, look at that. Look at that. 541 to the immunity. That's kind of incredible. So that's going to be a good one next time we're in a swamp. You know, because I was thinking a little bit about what might make this game feel more or less challenging. Because, I mean, I've picked up on some of the discourse where people are just, this game is too hard! You know, and they're losing their little minds. I think that one of the things could be, like, how much I frickin' adore this set of weapons and armor. That, because remember someone was like, hey, Sean, you haven't been looking at any of your weapons when you get them. Is there a reason why? And I was like, no, there's no reason why. I should look at those weapons. I wonder if there are certain weapons and armor sets here that are just better than what they are elsewhere. Dude. Ishikagal says, I'm doing my first Elden Ring playthrough. I found the Ancestor Spirit at level 15 and spent 3 hours fighting him with a +1 longsword. Most fun I've ever had. I love that fight. Mentally, I was in the Ancestor fight with you. I marched right off. Day9, there's a hole in the ground. Look out! Well, let me turn on my pants. There we go. Can I close this? Funny. Oh. I get some more endurance. Can I... Ooh, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? I didn't get those weapons that far apart, did I? I don't think so. Wait, what is this? Poisoned hand? What is this thing? Alright, some sort of fist weapon. Now, where's my greatsword in order of items found? It might actually be relatively close to where my cross naginata is. It is. Nice. So I think I did it. All right. I'm still at medium load with both of these equipped. All right. So the goal, the goal is to just only put points into endurance until I can actually carry all the equipment that I want at the same time and still have a medium roll. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, dude. My stats are so funny. Just... Actually, let me do something really fast. I mean, I have this. Flasks, there it is. I want to just see something really fast. So, what are the sorting options? That is huge now. Now, if I want, I can like do this mid-fight and be okay. Nice. How's the progress of not backseating going? Dude, great now that I have this thing. Unright, this is an interesting question. It says, do you have a general acceptance tolerance level for TV shows or games? Like, trust me, it gets so good at hour 4. For me, it really, really, really depends a lot. Because, like, here's the thing about me, Unright. I'm not a curious person. Like, if I am watching a movie and I'm about to get to the awesome climax and I'm just not enjoying the movie, I can turn it off, not know what happened, and be fine. I'm worried I wouldn't be at the right height for hitting this. I have this. I can always slam down. Yeah, I mean, I'm actually totally good at not knowing. And I actually spent time with this as a kid. This is going to make me sound insane, but whatever. When I was a kid, I had in middle school, basically like late primary school, early secondary school, I had girlfriends, as in on the bus, someone would be like, Sean, do you want to be my girlfriend? I'd be like, okay. And then I would be too frightened to speak to her. So I'd have a girlfriend that I would just quietly sit for, pining for, because I was too scared to talk to her, even though she was my girlfriend. I assume that is everything. Out of mana. And so, and when I would get dumped, I would be so devastated. And I wouldn't know why. Why did I get dumped? It didn't occur to me that it's maybe because I was not interacting with them. Why? But I don't understand. I did everything I was supposed to do. Tiny one. Staggers. And I remember going to my mom like, I just want to know why. Why did it happen? Why? Why? Oh my God, why? And she would say, Sean, you need to be comfortable not knowing. You're never going to know, and that's okay. If you ask, and they don't answer, that's okay. And things that, like, that's actually, I think, one of those powerful statements that's ever been shared with me, the idea of you're not going to know and it's okay for them to not tell you, and that's okay. And my mom said that I needed to get more comfortable just not knowing. I needed to get more comfortable with that feeling. So I practiced it. And I would watch shows and movies until it got to the climax. And then I would turn it off and just sit there and practice not knowing. All right, this is the game. Oh yeah. And through that, I got pretty comfortable with the idea of just not... I realized how fine everything felt. I realized how, you know... Because there were other times when I was older where I'd be like, but wait, why? Why are you leaving me? And I would actually get an answer. And I would feel kind of exactly the same way as if I felt bad not knowing, but knew that I needed to be okay with that. But there were times when I would ask and I would get the answer, and I would feel the same kind of bad. I would feel the same kind of bad. And I think that was like a really valuable process to go through for me. Melty says that doesn't sound very healthy, to be honest. You know, the way in which I did that, practicing stuff, was a little insane. I'm gonna spend all week getting to near to the end of media, and I'm not gonna find the end. I'm gonna make myself. Yo, hell yeah. Give me your runes. Give me your runes. Give me your Erdtree runes. Erdtree. Card wards coalesce. I abandon here my arms sinister. Is Skidoo like jail? Weird spelling of shadow. Where am I? Wonder. Dried bouquet. Summon spirit dice. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go down here. The question is when. Did getting the answer ever help you avoid similar problems in the future? Well, you know, like... I think that... So, at least for getting dumped... this is me guessing a little bit, because, again, when I think back to my mind as a younger person, I feel like I'm tapping into the thoughts of a psychopath. I know I'm exploring kind of weirdly. I keep wiggling back and forth. I'm just doubly curious where these things go. That's a great answer. That's really helpful. I understand where it goes now. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go back down to that swamp bit. Oh my god. That's so funny. Oh! What was I talking about? Yeah, no, but like, there was... I think there's this weird feeling of when someone rejects you, you feel bad about yourself. And it's easy to want to be defensive. So if someone's just like, Sean, you're terrible at games and we're never good. You can imagine a defensive reply might be something like, excuse me, I was a former pro Brood War player. You don't know how hard StarCraft 1 is. What the hell? I've got to the top of all these. You can imagine all these kinds of remarks. But you can also imagine things like, what, you let me guess, you're a pro? Oh, yeah. Attacking back in all manner of different ways. And I feel like someone rejecting you and demanding that they give a reason. And if they give a reason it doesn't feel satisfactory, demanding again. It just feels like kind of a go-nowhere defense mechanism. I know exactly where we are. On the other side of this is the waterfall. Yeah. Yeah, like right over here. there's this little waterfall bridge that you had to walk around like that. Cool. Super cool. Oh, what? Whoa! Dude, that spit. Oh, I drank the wrong thing. And it scared me. So when they spit, it deals more damage on the bottom. Yeah, because I mean, like, if Melty says it's hard to improve without giving any feedback, though. Yeah, you know, let me nuance that a little bit, which is that there is nothing wrong with respecting someone's statement of no, and also asking for more information. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. Hey, yeah, I just wanted to, you know, talk to you. You know, like, Sean, it's over. Okay. You know, I understand. Blah blah blah. Can I ask you a little why? I don't want to pressure you. I'm not trying to get you to justify this if this is something that you don't want, but I want to understand if there's things that I'm doing that were bothersome to you, you know? Like, there's a difference between an inquiry and a demand, because let me make up a semi-fictional example. Semi-fictional example would be something like, Sean, I just don't want to be with you anymore. What? Why not? I don't know. I don't think I have those feelings for you anymore. Well, like, what happened? Because, like, you had them before. Yeah, I don't know. I just think this is not something that I want. Well, like, what? Did I do something wrong? Like, you can see that there's this kind of lack of actually hearing the other person. And overemphasis on, like, but wait, me. What the hell? Ah! Why do you turn the corner? Yo, Chris is you breaking up with us, Sean? I am now. Because you just don't respect me. I love this damn sword so much. What if I'm against these turkeys, actually? Now I think I should probably... These are so creepy. But yeah, because, I mean, and I think that, like, I almost want to separate between the sort of defensiveness and not accepting of this lack of acceptance and respect of someone's decision versus being curious and asking a question. And frankly, respecting the fact that they might have a reason that they don't want to tell you about. Well, I appear to have gone not this way. Oh, what? He's in the thing. He's in the thing. I'm actually just gonna back up so I can get a good angle on these guys. This is why I wanted to get this out, because it's just so much easier to manage crowds, knowing that I'll be able to hold my shield up the majority of the time. Really, really good. Really good. Get over. Because I actually will say, the best advice that I can give for asking someone out, far and away the best advice that I can give, is first, think about how you are going to be the most pleasant rejection possible. First, think about that. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna talk about the best advice ever yet. I'm gonna first respond to April Paul. But is there a line of perception there to consider? Being okay with not getting an answer and never asking for one can be interpreted a lot of ways by the other person. Yeah, and I think that, like, the way that I think about hard conversations is don't ask the other person. This is a weird way to model it, but I'm gonna draw a little picture here. This is kind of how I think about tough conversations. Is first, let's make it black and do white on black so our eyes don't hurt. Here's me. Here's them. And I think it's very easy to, like, ask them a question. But wait, why do you want to break up? This is the mental model. I present this little middle thing that if they want to, they can opt into. So I might say something like, look, if you would like to discuss some of the things that bothered you, or if you'd like to share some reasons, I'd be happy to hear it. Like, this is presenting this, and they can go, actually, yeah, I do want to talk about some of that. Or they can say, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. I'm presenting it, like, halfway and letting them opt into plugging into it. And so, you know, an example in the workplace might be something like, this might be something like, hey, I want to know what you think about this. Versus, hey, if you have any thoughts about it, I'm happy to hear them. If not, no big deal. Notice it's presenting something they have an opt-in experience for, as opposed to something where they have to forcibly opt out. It's more stressful if someone says, hey, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Oh, I don't know if I have any thoughts on this. It feels like that can be a wrong answer. And so, April Paul, I think that, like, there's the... If someone's like, hey, listen, I don't think this is going to work out, I think we should break up. If you go, got it, and literally throw a smoke bomb, and by the time it's cleared, you're gone! You're gone! I appreciate that, hey, maybe that might not be the best way to go about that. Oh, I think I see how this is connected. I'm not 100%. I'm going to first... a little note there to myself. Yeah, I love this idea of, you're almost like creating a communication API that they can plug into or not plug into if they do or don't want to. Hey, it's over. Oh. Can I, you know, I'm a little taken aback. Okay. I understand there's that sort of shock. And of course there's a million and one ways that you can actually go about, oh, hi. Engage in conversation. What you might consider is, look, I understand, I fully respect that. I appreciate you telling me, I appreciate how you're, you know, sharing this with me, I really like that. Someone wrote the word like that, and I just said it because I looked over. Hey, I really appreciate the way you shared that with me. Here's a nice thing about you, here's a nice thing about you, but also, if you'd like, I'd be happy to talk about some things that if they were frustrating you or are still frustrating you, I'd be happy to talk about them. You know, if maybe you just haven't felt like you can talk to me. Or if there's things like, no, I actually, this is what I want. Okay, yeah. And I'd also love to know a little bit more, just so frankly I can learn more about how to be a better person. But no pressure otherwise. Like, I want you to know I fully respect your decision. Like, again, these are things that are giving the option. Oh my god. Oh, I don't have my Oh! Holy fuckamole! Oh, I thought I was locked on and I unlocked on. Oh! So let's see. This is the thing that I wanted to check. Great. Turn on my pants. By the way, this is one of my favorite things about this game, is that those enemies, I don't even think that one of them has even hurt me between today and yesterday, but it's just so fun when it's like, there's actual stakes. These guys actually matter. You should pay attention to them a little bit. So I think that this is how this connects. Yeah. Sick. So there's this way up. I'm not going to go the up route. Oh, hi guys. Get out the big guns real fast. But yeah, so this is my communication tip for the day. It's the idea of a communication API. People can plug into or not plug into if they do or don't want to. Chad Trad just subbing and It's Sanctuary with 143 months. Welcome one, welcome all. Oh yeah, Doombringer Real. I actually am unsure what to think about Modern Horizons. Because I know Modern Horizons is the modern focused set of mod. Hello. Up here. Chapters is a long-time YouTube watcher. Just came here to give a free sub I have. Don't use Twitch that much. Well, that's very sweet of you. And also, Chad Trad, if you like, we also have a sub on YouTube. If you so desire to support via there. Thanks for stopping by. That's so nice. Does the tip jar still exist? I don't think it's called that anymore. I'm trying to think if there's any place where we have that. Yeah, when my Twitch, all Twitch creators are getting rolled onto a different contract. And when that happens, I'll be multi-streaming. Awesome. Like streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time? Yeah, and all sorts of other stuff. Streamer says, also, do you think this engine is better than Unreal 5? So, oh my motherfuck. What the fuck? Camera souls! Alright, I'm switching weapons. I can't believe I died to these guys 2 times. I actually assumed that one of them would not wake up, so I was like literally looking away. Kick. I doubt I'll ever stream on Kick. Yeah, so I mean I went through kind of some phases as a programmer. Because I've been programming basically my whole life. When I was a kid, I was like, dude, I can make anything happen. I'm gonna hit some buttons and look at that. Stuff's happening. Woo! And it was just, this is the right direction. And then I started to get better at programming, started to do much larger projects, and I started to be like, oh my god, look at all these architectural principles that I can use. I can use solid programming design principles. I can do dependency injection. Oh my god, look at this. I can have all these interesting interfaces that allow things to be connected together. Oh, it's so good. I'm doing proper clean code. And now that I have more experience, I'm like right back to the way I was when I was a new programmer. I'm just like, yeah, just write the thing that makes it function. Sean, it's not extensible. All right, well, let's just wait till we need to extend it to make that decision. And what I find is 99% of the time it actually did not ever matter. Frankly, I think that one of the biggest ways to slow yourself down is to arbitrarily one of the biggest ways that you can slow yourself down is by trying to hit all these arbitrary design principles and ideas and like proper coding, whatever. Like just the thing needs to work. Like for instance, are the enemies and items using a proper system of inheritance? All right, that was really cool. Is the code that is written for one of the boss fights very extensive? The answer is could be, could not be, doesn't matter, because the final product is the thing that matters. And so, like, Unreal Engine is extremely powerful. I use Unreal Engine 5. It's terrific. Excellent. One issue with this ability. And, like, it's just whatever you need to do, you're going to be bending your engine. You're going to be bending your code to make it work as well as possible. And however the end result looks, that's the thing that matters. So I don't know, because for instance, like, I've done projects in Unity where I just look at Unity, I look at what it's capable of, and then I write everything custom, and then just use Unity to do some rendering, and that's it. Using Unity is like a presentation layer for all the code. I'm not really using the engine, but I kind of am. I don't know. Active Stripes, Sean, I'm just so happy to see so many people here supporting you playing. It is a good day to die. It really is. It's the greatest day to die. Slurper Slams, would you agree that engines end up producing games that all kind of have the same feel? I mean, I would say that is a possibility. It's not a necessity, but, you know, in a simple way, Unreal and Unity have certain default settings to their lighting and global illumination. There's going to be some probability of developers that don't touch that, some probability that touch it a little bit, and some probability, or some percentage will not touch it, some percentage will do a little bit, some percentage will completely toss it out. And so, these first two categories in the range naturally will have some similar lighting illumination. Yeah, Admiral Hip, the base game is totally fine for spoilers. Doombringer says, do you think the end product of Unreal 5 is prettier than this engine? No, I mean, I think it's like, having used UE5, there's certain things that it does well, there's certain things that it does extremely performantly, but also, you know. Wait, do we have drops on this channel? There's Elden Ring drops? Oh, I'm just gonna put drops in the title. Drops. Great. drops are up. Thanks for letting me know. I love how automated it is. But I'm definitely in the, like, what matters is the art direction camp. Please unlocking, you fucking fuck. There we go. You didn't stand up and fight me. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh my god, the stun lock. Second guy just comes in. What up? Well, looks like, yeah, like I woke up bigger, bro. God, I really wish my landlord would fix his damn AC. He came and inspected it yesterday, and he's like, all right, I'll be in touch. Message him today. Hey, are you ready to be in touch? Supposed to fix it yesterday. He wanted to come by and see what was up. Turn on my pants. Walk past. Maybe not, actually. It's not that hot in the house, but it gets hot in this room. So the issue that my AC is struggling with is that if I, for instance, set it to 70 degrees, if the outside temperature gets to like 85, it can cool it to like 75. And this room gets very hot because I have bright lights on. Sheener says, how much do you risk annoying a landlord? Like that? I'm always worried mine will turn aggro if I ask too much. I am sweet as pie. I'm really nice. I'm a good tenant. And so, I am extremely regular about messaging. I mean, that's how I do it. Hey, just keeping you updated as to what's happening. You know, 76 degrees right now. You know you got a lot on your plate right now, but keeping you in the loop. I'd love to get that taken care of. And I just don't escalate in my language. I'm not like, hey, it's been 3 days, you didn't do it. Just like, hey, it's third day, temperature's starting to get a little hotter, just keeping you in the loop. You know, that sort of thing. Bars, it's not difficult to be a good tenant, it's just hard to find a good landlord. Also, when I've had landlords that get shitty with me, I am very fucking firm. I do not fuck around. Like, dude, I had a landlord try to do the, like, all right, we're gonna just give you back this much in your security deposit. And I was like, I want a full itemized list of exactly what's happening. You know, and they were like, well, you see, the carpet was destroyed in this area, so, you know, we have to replace that. Here's the cost for this. And, I was like, well, this, you know, in the lease it says this, and this is, it says, you know, that, you know, you're responsible for normal wear and tear. Having an area of the carpet, you know, that you deem needs replacing, that's just normal wear and tear. That's just the cost of doing business, so I don't agree to that. Like, well, it's actually more damage than we thought. And I was like, I mean, it's just, I mean, that's still, I was just like, that's not relevant. This is, the cost of doing business. If I had burned a hole in the carpet, I would understand that. But you're just saying it seems to be of a certain quality bar. And look, if you want to upgrade your apartments for the next tenant, that's completely fine. Completely understand that. And of course, I don't give any room. I'm just like, yeah, I don't agree with that at all. And if they're like, well, that's too bad, I'm like, I escalate. So with those people, what happened is I kept doing an email back and forth, and I started to note the ways in which they were being inconsistent and the ways in which they were going against the lease. And then I just kind of hit them with a big one where I went, I'm shocked to discover that you're, deceiving me. You're going against what the agreed upon contract is. I expect my full deposit back. I will be, reaching out to a small claims court and sharing this email chain with all the evidence. Here's how you contact your lease. Here's how you contact your lease. Here's how you contact your lease. Here's how things are changing. And they immediately sent me my full deposit back. Here. Wait, you can get security deposits back? Yeah, I always get my security deposits back. I even paid a lawyer more money than my security deposit to send a scary note so I could get the deposit back, which overall was a net $200 loss for me. I didn't care, man. I remember talking to the lawyer, and they're like, you realize you're going to lose money on this? And I went, yes. Oops. Oh, thought I was holding it. Got him. Shooter says, have you ever had a landlord refuse to give security deposit back when they should have? I don't know, in California threatened to countersue for small claims. The place was fine. Yeah, I've had one that was just literally took forever. They eventually gave it to me. Because things that I just kept sending emails back and forth, just kept sending them, kept sending them, kept sending them. Send it, wait 2 days, send a reply. Send it, wait 2 days, send a reply. Send it, wait 2 days, send a reply. Because, I mean, here's the thing. If someone gets shitty and sends a kind of hysterical email, I also am pretty neutral. Countersue you, oh my god, you're not giving me the shit back, I can't believe you. Like, I have had people kind of do that sort of escalatory language, and I say, I'm having a good faith discussion with you about what is appropriate in terms of the security deposit. And then I just continue to state my position. Like, if they send me 8 pages, I'll send 1 sentence addressing their 8 pages in the most plain way. I'm having a good faith negotiation, and I don't yet agree to these charges. So anyway, so here's what I think. And I find that people, if they spend 8 pages of energy trying to get real mad at me, and I just stay calm and kind of don't engage with that, it's really, really effective for getting progress to happen. So this connects all the way back here. Whoa! I almost walked off the edge. Look at this. So can I, like, not get over this area? Is this what the catch is? What the rub is? Oh. So is this the thing that I can't get up? Oh, I see. So I found the catch before I found the solution before I found the catch. Oh, Admiral Hip. No, I never wound up watching the lore videos for the base game. I have my own understanding of what the lore is, which I've really enjoyed. Oh, this is a really sweet level design. Zatirix says, "Who's Sean?" I'm Sean. That's me, Zatirix. I am Sean, more commonly known as Day9. I remember, it's in my packet. How's Sean? I'm doing alright. Morneal says, it's time to harass me about Outbreak. Dude, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it right now. Hold on. Okay, let me... Hold on, everyone. Did you know? Did any of you know that our very own Morneal is releasing on Friday with his team a storm chasing game. So like this Morneal and Team Morneal, I'm going to turn off the audio because I feel like the audio from Elden Ring makes it a lot more dramatic. It is a storm chasing game where they take real weather simulation and real weather data and simulate it and generate tornadoes that you can chase. It's unbelievably sick. The fact that it's actual real weather data is unbelievable. Can you die to a tornado? Actually, I don't know. I get scared and I run away from them. Yeah, look at this. It's beautiful. Does it star Helen Hunt? Yes! As someone that is not under any obligation to lie or tell the truth, Helen Hunt is a developer on this game. No, I'm kidding. Dude, yeah. And so let me see if you can... Yeah, so it actually, like, simulates tornadoes and all the weather and stuff. So you get a little car and you can, like, drive around. It's very pretty. And it's out on Friday. So, I mean, I have it in my library. You should get it in your wish list. Because you know it's my birthday tomorrow, and I demand it. Also, let me just say, this is kind of why I want my landlord to fix the ACs. It's starting to get quite hot in this room. My God. This is where it links back. Is there, like, a way to knock down a... No way! I could have just gone around this way this entire time? Well, that's stupid. I'm so embarrassed. Oh, I also forgot to use my Erdtree blessing. Can I hit it like this? Alright. And it has multiplayer and everything. It's awesome. Yeah, dude, I think that one of the things that I really, really want for the... Or one of the big reasons why I really want the AC fixed is, like, my face breaks out so much when I'm sweating a ton. My God, I'm frickin' tired of it. I see how this is happening. PvP storm chasing, push your opponents in, right? So let's see. So there is from whence I came. This is the direction towards which I go. Oops. Someone gets to play as the storm. Yeah, and against the storm. Alright, well this looks like potential boss area. Run away! Whoa! What is that fucking range? I literally just thought I was out of range. Chatter says, I don't know if you talked about this, Sean, about the idea of people... Oh yeah, let me just do this. First question before I come to your question, Chad Trad. Actual backseat question. Where do I see the effect of this? So, like, for instance, if I, go to my status. So my right armament is 922, and my HP is 1508. So let me do this. Okay. So... I don't know, man. So I guess 922 is what that says. And then if I go... Let's go to the Redmane Castle Plaza. See how much more damage we do. A little bit more. Yeah! But Chad Trad, I see that Elden Ring has mixed reviews as of right now. But I actually am unsure what to make of that. Like, how do I go up? What is the up way? I guess it's this way, and then I just loop around the other way. Yeah, that's a good point, HL Pony. I've been seeing that the reviews are, like, mixed or negative, and I don't actually know to what degree that is people upset about the difficulty or upset about performance on the PC. Like, I'm playing on a PS5, and it's great. Or if there's, like, anti-cheat issues. So, I mean, I am a person that is very slow to just make conclusions and statements in general. Yeah, I just tend to be very slow to make any conclusions about anything. I like just waiting. And also, reviews on Elden Ring are just work. Reviews on Elden Ring, like the Steam reviews. I mean, to me, it's not a truth. It's not a truth metric. It's just data, you know. Like, I don't think of them as representative of the actual quality of the game, that sort of thing. Hello. Yamazun's in the world of knee-jerk clickbait reactions, taking time to think before forming an opinion is refreshing. Well, I mean, yeah, if they're being horrific, you know, for me, they'll be horrific 10 days from now, you know? But also, if someone has been bad over the long term, if they do something great, I'm also slow to change that opinion. Roughcopter, I'm great to have you stop by. I'm great to have you stop by. Let me try it again. It is great to have you stop by. / I'm glad that you did stop by. Not I'm great because you stopped by. I mean, I guess I am great because you stopped by. Because you're here, I'm great. Range on that shit. Can I go through walls? Oi, you turkey. I think stun after this. Yeah. Iframes, baby. Holy shit, I didn't hit any of them. Oh, I almost did it. Well, I think that was an absolutely spot-on point. Erdtree? Oh my god, this game really wants you to do. Really wants you to go down some spirit damage buildings, huh? Ah, I see on here. Shield block all attacks. The way that the shield works, you can see it over here in guarded damage negation. If I'm blocking and I successfully block, it'll consume some stamina and prevent 100% of the damage. But if there's fire damage, I'll prevent about 4/5 of it. And this guard boost represents how much stamina I wind up blocking. So I do have to do a lot of stamina management, but as someone who is endurance maxing. Oh, I see, and then this links back down here. Man, these levels are really nicely designed. Jerk. Haircut looking day hot, thank you. All I need is for my face to clear up after I stop sweating profusely from my 80-degree household. April Call said, if they allowed you to have a third arm in game, what would you equip? Oh, well, that's an easy one. I would equip everyone's favorite shield. Oh, shit. Yeah, this shield's awesome. And also, it can do this. Yeah. Sweet, huh? Is that 3 cigars in the mouth? Indeed. It's a 3 cigars in a mouth shield. I felt so lucky when I got that shield in the first round. Alright, so there's bound to be a save right here. Yep. Great view. Why would you not? Lost Grace discovered. Let's see, so yeah, this is overlooking that. That's where I was earlier. Dude, this is a great view. Whew. Oh my god, is it boss time? Is it boss o'clock? Oh, dude, I can't wait. This is my first boss. My first major boss. Do I have any more boiling water? Bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, and by the way, while this is loading up.
Horned beast from higher sphere delivered. Take root inside the tower sculpted keepers. And perched within, we beg of thee, rise.
Oh, this is me when my alarm goes off in the morning.
Dance kavod, cleanse all, cruelty, woe, and those who plague the tower.
Oh, 5 toes.
Cleanse away the strumpet's fire.
It's the lady. It's the lady that we met yesterday. Hi. God, look at that haunted expression. By the way, no tips. Oh my god, look at this design. I don't even want to attack for a bit. Just look at how beautiful this is. Oh my god, it's so... Actually, is this... Yeah, it's just physical damage. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. I just tried to drink. Oops, wrong flask. I mean, just look at that. Yeah, hovel over here? Hell yeah. I'm sure there's gonna be like 15 faces. Oh, I literally was like that. He's going clack clack. I bet that's a grab. And then I just held my block. Oh, camera souls. I'm getting camera souls. Oh, wait, he regained his health somehow here. Oh, he's chewing on me. boss is just gorgeous. Look at that! Oh my god, it's so good. Alright. Alright. Awesome. I mean, that was incredible. That was beautiful. That was so good. How can you even tell when it's actually attacking? I mean, you play a lot of these and you just go, oh, I'm feeling it. Maynard. Oh my god, Maynard. What a treat to see you, Mr. Mandalov. How are you? Oh my god. Hey, if you're streaming this later, you're getting hosted and toasted. I'm gonna back up to get my souls real quick here. Close to the level. Alright, so I got the timing wrong, but I did get the angle correct, that I can just step out of the way with that. Oh, I forgot a buff that I need to do. So one of the things that this is doing a lot of, timing was better. It's having the enemies do a lot of varied damage types. So it's not just physical and magical or just fire. It's like collections. Alright, something happened with the direction that my character was facing. But there is something that I'm going to do. There's something that I'm going to do here. Game is loud compared to me. Yeah, let me pull it down. He got quite loud. He got quite loud. Also, I'm gonna adjust here. Turn me up. Go memorize a spell. Let me see something. If I go to system. Let me try this and see if it's... Because overall, I actually liked the audio level before. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. That's right. Let's get some lightning fortification. Look at my souls, because I want these. Got it! I wonder why that hit me. There's something with the angling here that I'm not quite understanding. Uh-oh. Did I not have the mana? Or did I get it off? Yeah, it was that attack where last time, for some reason... Yeah, like something is happening with my camera here, which makes it a little bit difficult for me to see. Oh, frost. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, the game is awesome. That's unbelievably sweet. I don't have good frost resistance with this. Oh, drink. God, I'm just in awe of this. Yeah, so that's the one that I gotta be careful about with my ankles. Oh my god, is it a tornado? Good, back to all physical damage, I can do that. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with my ankles. I'm holding the shield button. Oh shit, I rolled backwards. Okay, so I shouldn't actually try to use my lightning resistance. Dude, that is so cool. That is so awesome. Ha ha. Still loud for you? So let me see here. I want to do this. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this. Dorcas, it's funny how easy this boss seems for your build. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not... It does not feel like an insurmountable thing. Yeah, and I can turn it down as much as I want. I'm just... We're playing with some settings. We're settings maxing. Yeah, it's that attack that I actually think is designed to make sure that I get hit if I'm just trying to back away. I need to roll towards him. That's what I do there. That's good. Because some of what can happen is that your shield positioning stays in a direction as you're swinging like that. All right, nice. Oh, he's moving. Oh, he's harming. Doing the little click-clack stuff is so awesome. Alright, I almost got it right. Yeah, that's tough. Oh, I wasn't locking. I was literally facing the left. Hey, Ed, what do you think about my audio now? What do you think about my audio, huh? I can still turn all of the volume down however I want, but I'm checking in. Oh, I let go of block because I thought I was out of range. Sorry, I was distracted. Ed! How's the audio, Ed? Whoa! Ah! Let me see if I can just get my souls real fast here. Listening now, do your thing. Alright, great. Thanks, Ed. Stab! Stabby, stab, stab. I gotta stop letting go of that button. Oh, I didn't block. I think that can sometimes hit right behind me. That, oh, also, that's the one that has a weird hitbox. 2, 3, right? Oh, yeah, there's 4. So maybe this one is actually fine just when he leaps over me. I don't know how I would see that, though. See, I don't know why that hit me. Woohoo! I dodged it! So I get some good hits off here. Remembrance of the dancing line, yeah! Woohoo! Oh, that was one of the best fights ever. I know my build is a little cheesy, but dude, that was so awesome. That was so fun. How many bosses have we down so far? 1! I think that might be one of my favorite fights ever. The design, the little shakes of the head, the little clack, clack, clack was just beautiful. And using all the different elements in there was just gorgeous. And it was also some slightly unusual elemental stuff happening. Oh my god, Egregious Gifts 5, thank you, Egregious. Oh yeah, dude, Gleekdon Guide, thank you for the 10. Oh, that was so good. Thank you warmly. I knew that there were some Lion Slayer fans over here. Like, the shifting of elements was beautiful, but also, like, the usage of them was, like, that good blend of familiar and different. Because what I mean is, some very typical things for stuff that is frosty is, I mean, just generally frost novas, frost slowing effects. Yes, there's the frost meter that gets built, but the interesting, like, the idea of these dives that when they hit, they explode up with ice. And, like, the sky effects glistening around, the way that lightning was, like, being thrown and then exploding. I mean, it was beautiful. Yeah, some Ludwig's is definitely a storm theme. Yeah, no, that's what I thought was really beautiful about it, is that the ice, lightning, the frost all felt very storm-like. That's a brilliant way to put it, Lutefisk. I love that. That was incredible. That was just incredible. How many souls do I have? Oh my god, I'm gonna celebrate by increasing my endurance. That was amazing. So I still don't have enough to also equip this. Alright, I'm going to check a few quick thingies. So there is, under inventory... Yeah, let's see here. Switch the mid one. Remembrance of the Dancing Lion, hewn into the Skadu tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked with finger reader. Yep. The Impaler's army assailed the tower. The ritual of the lion dance was turned towards martial ends. Its divinity, its fury, its light-footed beauty. Man. I actually kind of forgot. Can I... Do I need to go all the way back down here? Thank you, Ed. Thank you for that information, Ed. It's good to be back. Yeah, he's still working away. Love to see it. Where's the dang lady? Two. Oh. Alright. What is this? Raises potency of storms. Ashore Divine Beast Frost Stomp. Oh, sweet. America's Hammer? I might just eat this. I don't think I want either of these. I don't know. I like collecting. Theater of the Divine Beast. Oh, that's so beautiful. So beautiful!